my name is Jim Schroder.
I'm Kristi Hawthorne.
I've got you coughing for just a second. And we'd like to welcome you to Oceanside, downtown Oceanside, and today is the Independence Day Parade on the 27th of June, 2015. And we think it's a cool day.
Oh, it's an awesome day for a parade. Even with the overcast sky, I guess it's going to be just perfect for the parade goers and the parade participants.
Lots and lots of people coming down, and there's coming to the parade. I say lots. Whoa! Yes, okay. And we see lots of people coming to the parade that are coming down to getting ready for the celebration, and we know the parade is just about kicking off in a couple minutes. Kristi, why don't you tell us? There's so much that's going on downtown Oceanside right now. I mean, it's just amazing. All of the new businesses and the restaurants.
Gosh. You know, Oceanside is really the place to be. You know, it's trendy. It's the destination spot with all of the new restaurants, the microbreweries. You know, we've got the Oceanside Pier, we've got the Surf Museum and Oceanside Museum of Art, and not to mention Main Street, their farmers market, the street fairs on Thursday nights.
Right.
Really, Oceanside is
huge
happening.
Crowds on that.
Oceanside's happening.
Right. And you know, we really want to thank the Tri-City Hospital, who is the sponsor also for the parade today. And of course, Main Street is the one who is putting the entire function together. And obviously, KOCT is their 21st year for broadcasting the parade, so everyone in Oceanside can see it today and tomorrow and the years to come. So there is so much that's going on. Mission Avenue. Has anybody seen Mission Avenue lately? All the new changes on that when you're coming from the high school down to the Coast Highway?
It's a beautiful transformation. It really is. And I think a lot of the naysayers have been proven wrong. It's really a beautiful transformation.
I've even learned to back in. I can do that right now.
I have not tried.
I've tried that. It's working fine on that one side. So
no, I avoid that at all costs.
I pulled my insurance papers out, but I did it. No, just kidding on that. It's a good way to do it. But we really do. There's, you know, and there's just with the people that are coming in, you see so many families downtown now, and in just the happening, you talk to different people all over the city, and they're going, have you been downtown? Have you seen what's going on downtown? Right. And unfortunately, we just don't have water today in the fountains next door to us, but hopefully we're going to get some good rain this fall, and we'll be looking at the brand new remodeled fountains at the library at the City Hall too. That's going to be a nice addition again to the city.
Well, Oceanside has good things in store for it, and I really, really think that we're coming into a renaissance period.
Definitely.
It's exciting. It's exciting to see what's happening downtown.
Well, they're doing the new coastal highway study, which is going to be some challenges to see how that's going to turn out, but I think everybody needs to be able to put their input on that now and put their opinion on it, and that'll be done. And it'll look as nice as Mission Avenue does too when it's gone, when it's finished.
Well, we certainly have changes ahead of us, but I think, you know, those changes sometimes provide, you know, some obstacles, but once those are completed, then everything is better and beautified and improved. And so, you know, not to be afraid of change, just to go with it.
Well, you know, downtown on the beaches, they're putting in brand new bathrooms. That's going to be great for everyone. And hopefully they'll be finished in a couple weeks, which is going to be nice for the summertime, and we're hoping that'll become done. But there's so many new businesses all over the city that are coming in, large ones that are all over the city. I still work with the Economic Development and the Commission, and it's just exciting to see all of that. New jobs, new opportunities, new people coming to the area. And again, they're all coming downtown.
Well, you know, Jim, I always believe that Oceanside is where life is worth living.
Okay, so we're going to be real excited now, and in just a few minutes we're going to start seeing this parade coming down.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see the first floats.
We got just another minute or so, and you know, at Sunnybrook's Theater, we're looking at that. Look at all the different plays and everything that goes on there all the time. Petite Madeleine's right across the street. All the other new things to come down to. Succulent Cafe.
Oh, yes.
It's a cool little place to check out. And then you have the new Endurance Bike Shop. There's all types of businesses are coming.
Well, I know, like local Tap House has become the place to be on Coast Highway, as well as Master's Kitchen.
Bagby's.
Yes.
And we have the Mission Avenue Bar and Grill on Mission Avenue, and then there's a number of others on the north side of Coast Highway too that are. Oh, how cute! That's great. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? That was a little boy that was kissing his mom on that, and that was what was so cute about that. I think you missed it just for the second on that. But there's all kinds of families on there, and it's filling up pretty much. So we're almost having trouble seeing the parade site where we're sitting on this.
That's true.
So that's great.
That's true. We love to see the crowds coming.
And there's a couple boys that are sword fighting. They're sword fighting balloons out there. They're excited for the parade. They can't wait for that parade to come down the street. And as you look down, it's way down there, but it's coming up. Okay, and we can see them walking way in the distance, but it's, I think that's just a couple seconds. They're going to be here, about a minute, and we're going to have them right in front of us, followed by bands, lots of kids, you name it. This is the place to be, downtown. Okay, so we have about a minute now before the parade's actually going to be coming towards us, so we really want to encourage everybody to, like I say, we've been talking about downtown Oceanside, but there's so much. Don't forget the Corazon. The fireworks are coming up on the 3rd of July.
On July 3rd
and that's going to be shot from the Corazon, which is a very center part of the city, Corazon meaning the heart, and you're going to be able to see it from a number of different locations, from El Camino to Rancho del Oro, Mesa Drive, Oceanside Boulevard, and all types of sites around there. So I think it's great, you know, and that makes it fun for everybody. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of cocktail parties, house parties, dinner parties, and just look for a friend that lives close by, because you can just go over and just hunker in and have a good time on that.
Any kind of party. And why July 3rd? Because July 3rd is the anniversary of Oceanside's incorporation.
And we're 127 years old
That's
now.
right. That's right.
Hard to believe. You don't look that old, honest to gosh. You really don't.
Oh, thanks. Keep getting those facelifts every year, and they work.
Oh, there's a little guy out there. Look at him. He's waving flags out there, too. That's cute. You know, you see the enthusiasm on the little guy. That's so cute. Okay, and that parade is just coming down the street in a few minutes. I see bubbles that are blowing in the crowd out there. So there's all kinds of anticipation of the parade coming. There we go. Look at this. They're approaching to us. The flags. Look at the coast. Doesn't the Coast Highway look great with all of the palm trees up there?
Hey, and look at those awesome flag banners.
I love it.
I'm amazed at those beautiful flag banners, courtesy the Oceanside Chamber of Commerce.
I didn't quite hear that. That was the Oceanside who? Chamber of Commerce.
The Oceanside Chamber.
Yeah, great organization. New businesses, old businesses, support your Oceanside Chamber of Commerce, along with all our businesses in Oceanside.
That's right. And Oceanside Chamber's been around since 1896, and we've been promoting business ever since. And here comes that parade. I think at the first.
Look at the crowd. Look at the kids in there. Look at all the flags there.
Yes.
You know,
look at the dog with his little hat
really,
on.
that's funny.
So cute.
And look at her. She's waving like crazy. And she's just waiting. And her mom's right behind her there reading to see what's going to be in the parade today.
Oh, everybody's getting ready for that first entry to come down with the police escort.
They're coming right behind it. Can you imagine the fun of the kids the first time walking down the parade? I remember the first time when I was a young kid and they walking to one of the parades in Oceanside. I think I couldn't sleep all night. I was just excited about it.
And my daughter, enjoyed being in the parade as well over the years. It's such a fun thing, and it's exciting for the parents and the grandparents as well.
That's right. And get those cameras out.
Oh,
sure.
Look at that little one. Oh, he's into the spirit. Isn't
that
flag cute?
Up.
Hey, Dad.
Hit Dad with the flag. Go for it.
Oh, look at that little smile.
That's good.
Oh.
All right. Well, it looks like they're just a little distance away, and we're going to be sitting here talking for the next hour, 2 hours actually, to covering all of the different entries in the parade. And again, while we have a half a second, we want to thank the Main Street for putting all of this on, and KOCT, of course, for producing this and showing it to everyone in their homes.
Main Street is such a wonderful organization, has done so much to improve, really, Oceanside as a whole.
They have teams that go around and clean up. You know, we have the very first item that's coming up right now, and why don't you go ahead and take it away?
Oh my gosh, this is Boy Scout Troop 752 of Oceanside, and it's sponsored by the First Presbyterian Church of Oceanside. The Boy Scouts of America is one of the nation's largest and most prominent values-based youth development organizations. The Boy Scouts of America provides a program for young people that builds character, trains them in the responsibility of participating citizenships, and develops personal fitness. Troop 752 has been in existence for over 60 years and currently consists of over 40 Boy Scouts. Look at those little ones there.
That's
oh
great.
My gosh.
You know, I think they're going to be future Boy Scouts.
Oh my goodness.
Cub Scouts,
How
Boy
cute
Scouts,
they
and everything.
are.
I think that's great.
Oh, their own little flag troop, and they're having so much fun, and that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
Even the dogs are having
Yes.
fun. Look at that. They're ready to charge out down the street. Look at the guys. Isn't this great coming down?
Well, here comes Boy Scout Troop 752. They're waving. They're enthusiastic.
And they're leading off today's parade, the Oceanside Independence Day Parade.
That's got to be really something. They must be very, very proud of it, that they're the first entry there.
I remember my days as a Boy Scout. That was a lot of fun. Good training for young men for the years to come, and same with the Girl Scouts, the Brownies, and all
Yes.
those different organizations. It's great that they all can become part of your community, and you learn so much and how to interact with other kids.
And they really do raise young men and women, these organizations, to be good citizens, to serve their community.
And leaders.
Yes,
Absolutely,
yes.
right. So, look at these guys. Talk about pride. Gives you a goosebump just watching them come down the street. They're leading it. They're looking everywhere. They know that there's lots of their friends that are waving at them. They're trying to keep a straight face, look serious, but they're proud. They're walking proud, and that's great.
Oh, and there's the crowds enjoying all the festivities. You know, Oceanside has enjoyed parades for, you know, even before we incorporated. As early as 1884, Oceanside had parades, and 4th of July parade, and sometimes the Christmas parades, Mother Goose parades at one time.
I bet you there's some ghosts of the parades that are coming down with all of these today. We really
Andrew
can't
Jackson Myers is probably right
There
up
you
front.
go, right out there. He's just heading off. He's right with the Boy Scouts out there, with Boy Scout Troop 752. All right. And you can hear the crowd starting to applaud as they're coming up. So they're here. They're coming.
All right, now
All right.
we've got.
And now the next we have is the Escondido Mounted Posse that's chartered in 1948. The Escondido Mounted Posse was organized to support the local police when they were only 12 regular officers. The posse was called upon to assist with disasters and perform search and rescue operations and act as ambassadors for the city of Escondido. Today the posse is made up of volunteers and participates in over 15 parades and events annually throughout California and Arizona to serve as a historical reminder of Escondido's early years. Listen to the crowd. That's great.
Oh,
Escondido
those are
Mounted
beautiful
Posse.
horses. And we're so glad that they could come all the way from Escondido to visit our parade here in Oceanside.
And there's our Boy Scouts again, Troop 752. They're walking almost right in front of us now. Listen to the crowd. Woohoo!
Oh, they're coming our way. There they go. Oh, that's awesome.
And I hear a band in the background.
I do too.
Yeah, they're coming up.
Oh, and they've got a little pup tent there with a truck full of them. Okay,
That's
now
more
we've
of them,
got the First Marine Division Band. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 1st Marine Division Band from Camp Pendleton, California. We honor their continuous support of our parade for over 40 years. This year's drum major is Staff Sergeant Dempsey. Happy birthday, Oceanside, and to our nation. There's that Cub Scout pup tent.
Right.
They love camping, I bet. And
There's the Mounted Posse. Look at those beautiful horses. And they're yelling, "Are we having a good time?"
Oh.
Listen to that crowd. Yeah, we're having a good time. You bet.
Oh my goodness. And even the horses are so decked out, so beautiful. Good morning.
All the beautiful
he says.
American flags.
It's really stunning. Oh, there's another look at the band.
And
They're going to give us
getting
a
ready to
treat
play,
here.
Right.
You know, we're just so happy to have Camp Pendleton as our next door neighbor. They've been next door neighbors to Oceanside since 1942. They're going to celebrate their 75 years in just a couple of years.
Great. We're very proud of them. Proud to have them as our neighbors. And there's about 100,000 on the base in any one day.
Is that right?
With troops, there's approximately 45,000 troops. And let's just listen to the music now. I think that's great instead of us talking. They don't need any lines to walk through. They just walk right.
They're very impressive. Very impressive.
next door neighbors, and we're so proud of them.
Yes, so very grateful.
And we know they have a lot of families also. Now we have the Naval Hospital, based at Camp Pendleton, providing medical support to the Marines, sailors, and family members of the Marine Corps Ground Task Forces in order to meet global combat requirements. The Navy's hospital mission is to train, deploy, and deliver quality health care and is responsible for the health care of over 165,000 patients. The Naval Hospital has numerous intern programs and training agreements.
Well, we just saw the Oceanside Honor Guard go by. I guess we'll pick them back up again, but then we're taking another look at our wonderful Navy.
You know, they have
the
brand new hospital that's just been completed out there last year in 2014. Is even better, much larger population, taking care of all of our military in this area.
Oh, you know, the Oceanside Honor Guard was led by Captain of the Guard Ron Owens. Established in 2002 by now retired firefighter Bill Hoffman and is directly under the guise of Fire Chief Daryl Hebert. They perform at various ceremonies designated by the Fire Chief, which includes Oceanside Harbor Days and Operation Appreciation.
Great. But we missed the... No, we didn't. The Grand Marshal?
Okay. This year's Grand Marshal is Coach John Carroll from Oceanside High School. And John coached at Oceanside High for 26 years. He was named Coach of the Year by numerous organizations. And during his tenure, his team made the playoffs every year. What a legacy. His cumulative record and persistence to groom his team resulted in over 248 wins and 6 ties. And with over 13 section titles and 2 state championships, he helped to put Oceanside and Ocean High School football on the map. He is one of Oceanside's legends.
All right. And now we have Assemblyman Rocky Chavez, an Oceanside resident for more than 16 years. Assemblymember Rocky Chavez, 28 years in the United States Marine Corps when he rose to the rank of Colonel. And after his retirement, he was elected 2 terms to the Oceanside City Council and served as Secretary of Veterans Affairs. In 2012, Rocky was overwhelmingly elected to the state assembly member. Now Assemblymember Chavez is running for the United States Senate in 2016. Assemblyman Rocky Chavez, a local Oceanside resident and retired United States Marine.
I love that vintage vet that he's riding in, that's for sure. That's pretty cool. Oh, now we've got Mayor Jim Wood. He says, I, Mayor Jim Wood, wish to welcome you today to the celebration of our great nation's birthday. We play a part in continuing the American tradition of moving our country forward by living exemplary lives and doing our part to help our fellow citizens in any way we can. I am proud of our beautiful city of Oceanside and what we have accomplished in the past year. May we all continue to appreciate our individual freedoms and say thank you to the dedicated servicemen and women who serve and protect our freedoms every day. I hope you enjoy the celebration, and that is a message from our Mayor Jim Wood.
I bet those are some of his grandchildren, too. I understand some of his grandchildren have just recently moved back. And next we have Deputy Mayor Chuck Lowry on a bicycle. I guess he's going green today.
That's right, very green
Absolutely.
friendly.
He's proud to be part of this year's Independence Day Parade and salutes all the Oceanside legends and legacies. As a lifelong Oceanside resident, Deputy Mayor Lowry is proud to represent you on the City Council and wants to continue the work making Oceanside the finest city in North County. He's joined today by his aide, Don Green, and they both want to wish you and your families a happy Independence Day. Deputy Mayor Chuck Lowry.
You know, Oceanside is a very bike-friendly city, and there he's demonstrating, putting his money where his mouth is. His mouth where his money is.
Something like that. I was afraid he was going to run over that little kid out there for a second, but he kept going.
Here's Councilmember Jack Feller. Today he honors those that have made 239 years of freedom in the United States possible. Heroes all. He joins with the rest of the ever-growing Feller family in honoring the legends and legacies that continue to make Oceanside a wonderful place to live, work, and visit. He wants us to have a wonderful and safe Independence Day. And there he is on a very impressive sidecar with his motorcycle there.
Right, I think that's good. And you know, he has 19 grandchildren and one great-grandchild, too, also. Next, we have Councilmember Jerry Kern and his wife, Blake, and a beautiful T-Bird, the vintage T-Bird. We wish everyone a happy and safe Independence Day. As an Air Force veteran, Jerry understands the sacrifices that our military men and women make every day to America to keep it safe and strong, and thanks them for their patriotism. Jerry is proud to be serving his third term on the Oceanside City Council and is currently a candidate for the 76th Assembly District. He is continuing his pledge to the residents to work on making Oceanside a great place to live, work, and play. Councilmember Jerry Kern.
And there's his lovely wife, Blake, in that T-Bird. Oh, and here is part of a 5-generation Oceanside family. Council member Esther Sanchez is in her 4th term and has served as deputy mayor and as a California Coastal Commissioner. She's been an attorney for nearly 30 years and is a proud graduate of Oceanside High, class of 1974. Esther wishes everyone a wonderful 4th of July, extending special thoughts and wishes to our brave military families. And look at all the bubbles floating around Esther there. That's a really picturesque scene there. I love it. Flags and bubbles. And the beach sign, yes.
And I think whoops, somebody just hit her in the head.
With the bubble?
No, with a flag. One of her nieces and nephews, I believe it is, yeah.
Oh. Looking very patriotic.
Right. And next we have Oceanside City Clerk Zach Beck and his wife. Zach Beck, Oceanside City Clerk, has been serving Oceanside since 2012, where he leads a department of 9 dedicated employees. In addition to serving as city clerk, Zach serves as a pastor at the Fields Church, and most importantly is married to the love of his life, Megan Beck. Zach and Megan would like to wish everyone in Oceanside a blessed time celebrating our country's freedom. Zach Beck, the very young city
lovely.
clerk.
Oh my gosh, look at that young couple. Straight out of a Hollywood scene.
There you go.
Oh, and here's our title sponsor, which would be Tri-City Medical Center, if I'm not mistaken.
It is,
So this year, the title sponsor for the parade is Tri-City Medical Center. Tri-City Medical Center is proud to be this year's title sponsor of the Independence Day Parade for the 2nd year in a row. Riding in the car are Larry Shalek, chairman of the board of directors of Tri-City Healthcare District. We're going to see him here in a few minutes. Tim Moran, the chief executive officer of Tri-City Medical Center, and David Bennett, senior vice president and chief marketing officer of Tri-City Medical Center. They're in the red vehicle there. I'm pretty sure they are.
That is, yes, that was Larry. Yes, I saw him. And you have some more people in the next car, too.
Yes. Tri-City Medical Center is proud of its nationally acclaimed and recognized quality of service that it provides to its patients. And they're recently received the national accreditation from the Leapfrog Group. Leapfrog scored Tri-City Medical Center with an A for patient safety. This score recognizes Tri-City Medical Center as one of the only 4 hospitals in San Diego County to receive that A rating. We should all be very proud of our local community medical center. Tri-City Medical Center would like to thank the community for allowing them to serve you and your family with kindness, dignity, and respect for more than 50 years.
And now we have the Tri-City Auxiliary beginning at the same time as the hospital began in 1961. And they were a group of dedicated volunteers who give thousands of hours of time to their patients and make them feel very comfortable in their environment. And next we've
got the Wells Fargo's bank. It says, here's a living symbol of the American spirit, the Wells Fargo Stagecoach, with Rod Cooper handling the ribbons. Wells Fargo stagecoaches traveled an average of 5 miles per hour and stopped every 45 to 50 miles for meals, which usually consisted of tough beef, beans, greasy potatoes nonetheless, and an occasional dried up apple pie, with coffee strong enough to float a mule.
And next we have our KOCT, the one who is producing and showing this wonderful show today. Your community channel is a nonprofit corporation that provides government and community programming and services on Cox Communication channels 18 and 19, as well as AT&T UVerse. KOCT's programming can also be seen on KOCT.org, where both channels are provided as streaming video. KOCT programs are also available as video on demand. KOCT provides live coverage and replays of all city council meetings, produces and airs documentaries, talk shows, election forums, and many other community programs. This year's parade will be shown throughout July as video on demand. If you value independent media and local programming, won't you consider becoming a friend of KOCT?
Oh, and here's the Main Street Oceanside Board of Directors. They're an all-volunteer board. With their help and guidance, Main Street Oceanside has grown and just celebrated their 15th year supporting the Oceanside community.
Woohoo.
The vehicle is a 1934 driven by Roseanne Kiss. But Roseanne Kiss is actually in the back, so she's not driving.
she's supervising. She's navigating. Right.
And that's a Lincoln, by the way.
And today, Main Street Day Parade was produced by Main Street. Oceanside Thursday is Market Day in Oceanside. The July 4th Spangled Sunset. July 4th Star Spangled Sunset Market will extend hours from 2 to 9:30. Main Street provides the downtown courtesy crew that helps keep our clean downtown. We thank Main Street for so much that they do for all of us downtown.
Absolutely.
And for making Oceanside such a wonderful place and a lot of the new things that are going on downtown.
They have been such a wonderful asset to our community.
So many volunteers that constantly year-round work all over and everything. I think these must be part of their cleanup crews.
Which was remarkable to see them keeping Oceanside neat and clean and presentable.
Right.
It's a wonderful thing.
You know, we have a chance right here, just a second, to again thank Main Street, of course, for helping to produce and to put this parade on. KOCT, of course, is televising it. And look at the dog and everything like that. And this is Main Street with one of their vehicles that you always see at their Sunset Parade, with all the good things that happens all over Oceanside is all downtown here in Oceanside at Main Street. Thank you.
You know, the Sunset Markets are really the place to be on Thursday nights.
Entertainment, all kinds of good. There must be at least 30 or 40 different types of food all over the world.
It's really like a fair and festival every Thursday night.
South African, there's Thai food, you name it. There's Mexican food. There was Turkish food. There was, you name it, all types of food. Polish food. There was everything and anything you could see there, plus a lot of good dishes. Now we have Oceanside Harbor. Whoops, it's Harbor Days, but it says Main Street. But this really is Oceanside Queens. It is Harbor Day Queens. There we are. 2014-2015 Miss Oceanside Harbor Day Queens. Baby Miss Southern California Kaylee Betts. Wee Miss Southern California Carino Goslin. Little Miss Southern California Janelle Kim Sequeño, Petite Miss Southern California Jessica Everett, Junior Miss Southern California AJ Baloney, Teen Miss Southern California Stephanie Arega, and the pageant has been an annual tradition in Oceanside in the harbor for the last 35 years. We look forward to seeing everyone at Harbor Days, September 26th and 27th.
All right, so now we got Miss Teen Oceanside, Yacinda Rios, a 17-year-old junior at El Camino High School. She is the ASB president, an SOS mentorship ambassador, and a varsity cheerleader. Miss Teen Princesses, first princess Lauren Bell is a 15-year-old freshman at Mission Vista High School. Second princess is Cristalina Banuelos, I'm so sorry, a 15-year-old sophomore. Okay, there you go, at El Camino High School. Third princess is Kayla Engelhart, a 16-year-old sophomore at El Camino High School. In the second car that we probably have seen, Miss Oceanside Princesses, first princess is Jacqueline Montano, is a 22-year-old student at Miracosta College. Second princess is Teresa Gasper, a 17-year-old student at El Camino High. Third princess is Iris Pena, an 18-year-old student at Rancho Buena Vista High School. Miss Oceanside is Kylia McKenzie. She's 17 years old, and she's going to be attending California State Northridge in the fall. So we thank all of these lovely ladies for participating in the Oceanside Independence Parade.
And what a beautiful BMW.
That is impressive.
Yes.
I think we're always captivated by the vehicles, Jim.
And the girls, the ladies.